Hey everybody, it's Michael, and this is Posthuman Sanctuary from Mighty Box, an indie developer, and it's a post-apocalyptic game where you're dealing with a world where people are mutated through some conspiracy or other. I have played through the tutorial, and I played one game in survival mode. It's super hard. It's kind of an RPG board game. Let's put it that way, and take a look at it. Let's just create a new game here and try it out.
From the arrogance of mankind, a new life is born. And this new life shall pave the way. And the future shall be pure. The old world shall be cleansed. And the evolved shall inherit the earth.
Yeah, the evolved.
Bloody mutants.
Bloody mutants. So the bloody mutants are causing some problems, and we're out in the wasteland on our own. We're an unmutated human, although I think that we can get some mutations as we go along. This is the end of it, so let's skip. So we got character here that we can pick. We can rename her, we can change her up, and we can see her stats, and also what they're yielding. So strength of 6 is giving us a health of 16, a mind of 6 is giving us morale of 16. We've got 2 evade dice, important for getting out of combat. Charisma deals with followers, which I haven't played with yet. We have a melee skill of 7, which gives us 3 melee dice, and a shooting skill of 5, which gives us 2 shooting dice. Some weapons here. These have different stats. This is like a rate of fire. I don't know what the heck this is. The damage of 2. And then, again, don't know exactly what this is. We look on the back, though. We see what dice we're rolling with. So each die, I guess these are 6-sided dice, have 3 misses and 3 hits on them. They may also be able to have like a little blood drop, which is like an extra damage kind of deal. And then on the melee weapon, we got the same thing. 2 hit power. Again, not entirely sure what this is. I'm guessing 2 hits, 1 block, maybe? And this is like an extra damage thing? How is that? Is that the same thing as this? Yeah, 3 hits, no extra damage thing. If we flip this card over, we can see we've got 3 misses on a die. We've also got a block and 2 hits. So combat works by the person that gets the best score is the one that inflicts the damage. So if our opponent, let's say, rolled 2 hits, and we rolled these 3, a block and 2 hits, our block would block one of his hits, and then our 2 hits would win, so we would deal the damage, is my understanding of it. We also have some items here. There's a camp action after we move around. We'll get to that in a second. But so you can use some of these things to improve your morale, improve your health. When either your health or morale goes to 0, you die, which happens pretty quickly. And then we also have some combat skills. We've got to equip these before combat, so we need to figure out how we do that. And by the way, we can get more characters, I believe, over here, which would require some journey points, and I've got a whopping 6 journey points, so no unlocking characters anytime soon. Okay, day 1 event. Scorching heat, sweat cascades down every pore. Feel like I'm melting into the cracked soil beneath my all too heavy boots. So we lose 3. We're 3 health down, and we'll regain it when the heat wave is over. And you can see that our little health bar down here is down. Let's see, do we need to equip these things? Yeah, let's equip some stuff. It showed it as equipped in our initial character screen, but not now. Let's make sure we put this stuff over here. And then we can get mutations, physical and mental mutations, as we go along. I don't know how that happens, but we'll have to see. This is our backpack size. We're using 4 of 9 right now. And actually, this little guy here shows us how much room it takes up in the backpack. And we have 3 food and 3 bullets. You use bullets, obviously, when you fight. And you use the food in your camping action. Or you will experience some difficulties. Our 4 basic actions every turn are to move, to scout, to camp, or to scavenge. Don't know what this scavenge thing here means. What this icon in particular means. The little 2 people icon is how likely you are to have an encounter. from what I've seen so far, you have an encounter every single time you do a thing. And this is the type of terrain it is. So this is a forest. Here's a city. Here's a mountain. Alright. Alright, I know it's locked. I'm trying to zoom out. Got to spin a lot. Another mountain over here. So we've got to get to this waypoint. This is our next thing we need to do, and I think this is how we accrue journey points. Arrow shows us what direction it is from where we are, and then we have to go through these 3 things here. Okay, a little description of that. Forest tiles have a high ammo yield. Mountains have a fair yield of equipment. Rural tiles are rich in food, and urban areas have a high weapons yield. So in order to get to this, we have to get through 3 city tiles, and the way we do that is by moving around, and as we move, we'll be given new tiles to place on the board. Scouting will increase the tiles that we have available to us. So we could, you know, it's a kind of a strategy thing, and I'm not sure what the best strategy is. Right now we're low on health. If we stick around here, we're probably going to have an encounter, but honestly, being in a tile with just one person wouldn't necessarily be any better. Let's just... The one advantage to staying here is that right now you can see that this is blue. That means it's a safe tile. If I click on that, does it give me any info? No. Our first day of staying here, we don't have to actually have to spend any food in camp, which can be useful. So we could use that to our advantage to do a scout. A little time will tick here. And then over here, we'll get some tiles that we can place. And good, we did get a city tile. So we could place this city tile. Notice these have roads on them, and our tiles here have roads on them. They have to match up. So, is there a road over there? I guess there is a road that direction. Yeah, okay, well we can put that down there. You notice this has 3 peoples in it, and I don't know what this symbol here is. But we can flip this tile around, and I think I will do. Oh, I didn't. No, I didn't mean to do that. You go away. What I meant to do is find this flippy arrow here. There it is. So that our roads are going that way and out. And then we do have to place this tile. I don't really want to go into it, so let's just put it there. That can be there fine, and confirm tile placement. So that's the end of our little process. And now we're to the camp. So we're in the safe zone right now, so we don't have to feed ourselves. If we did have to feed ourselves, like tomorrow if we camped here, we would have to spend a food or face some consequences, which these little circles build up. And you'll begin to lose health, or you'll begin to lose morale. And again, we can do some things to counter that. Now, I don't know how to play the card in camp. Okay. A lot of information there that I haven't looked at. These are your little symbols that appear in this thing here. And... loyalty. Haven't dealt with loyalty yet. Okay. Well, how do I get out of that? Click that again. There we go. Let's end the day. I don't know how to play those cards. Maybe we don't have an option because our morale and health isn't down. But anyway, so now we get an option to move. So I think what we're going to do is we're going to take our move option and go over to there. That's an encounter. Sound of church bells leads me to a small village in a valley. I look down from a hidden vantage point. There's a gathering on the church steps. A man and 3 women, one no more than a girl, stand in line facing a ragged crowd that probably includes the entire population of the village. The scene makes me uneasy, even before I spot the gallows. It takes talent to be morbidly obese when food is this scarce, and the man who steps out in front of the gallows has that talent in spades. His booming voice carries across the valley to our ears. Friends, we have already done so much to keep our village decent and pure. We weeded out those in our midst whose bodies showed marks of the devil touch. It was Satan's putting the mark on our brother, mother, friend. He could not fool us. Thought we were safe, then we thought we had removed corruption from our village, but as your mayor, it pains me to say that we find our trials are not yet over. Now we find the devil's taint lurking deep in the hearts and minds of our loved ones, giving them ideas and thoughts that have no place in our community. Once again, we must be ruthless, though it pains us we must make the sacrifice to save those we love from the fires of damnation. I've heard enough. Yes, I have. So we have a lot of different things we can do. We could try to shoot the guy. No right to interfere, much as I'd like to. I can't take on a whole village. That seems reasonable to me. But does that mean we're going to have to backtrack? I feel like it does. Let's take this. As I turn to walk away, a roar of cheer or alarm, it's impossible to say, rises from the crowd in the village. Their business, there's too much going on in this messed up world for me to deal with all its problems. So do we get to go to our position? No, we've gotten another encounter. Okay. It's an ambush from Twitchy. Twitchy? What are you doing, Twitchy? Twitchy's got claws. Twitchy is a mutant, I guess. He has the ability to deal 1 damage in melee. He gets 2 dice, and he has a 50-50 chance at hitting us. Oh, and he can sprint. It's his special card. Okay. Prepare to fight or try to get out of there. I want to make sure we're fully equipped. Do we have this stuff equipped? Yeah, we do. Let's fight Twitchy. We've got a gun. He's going to close ground quickly, though, so we might have to... He's going to be able to move 2 spaces. So I don't think I want him getting into my space, so why don't we just defend right now? Okay, he only moved 1 space. And I don't seem to have the ability to defend again. Can I move here? And there's Twitchy. Hello, Twitchy. And I've only got fist equipped. Why is that? I'm sure I want to fight Twitchy now. Okay. We both dealt damage. I dealt more. And this is just going to keep going. Yeah, I got a hit on him. That's good. Twitchy. Twitchy's gone. Alright, we took some hit, though, which I don't really like very much. We got 2 XP for that. And, I'm not sure what's happening. Okay, we finally got over there. And we got our tile completed. So that's our first tile we needed to get. We're going to get a loot box out of that. We got a Worn Wolfen 45. Which is a little bit better than our pistol because it deals extra damage. We also got a nail club, which has a block, 2 hits, and an extra damage. So those are both better than the weapons we currently have. That is not bad. But I would like to now go in here. These are equipable items. Do they need to be over here to be equipped? I guess they do. Okay. Look at the nail club in there. And then do these get over here as well? Do these get equipped? Yeah, these are our skills. Okay. I had it backward in my mind. This medical box will let us add 1 additional health. Let's try that out. Can that come over here? Can we use it? I'm not sure how this works. Okay, that doesn't seem to be doing anything for us. I would like to use it, but I don't know how. Well, alright. Anyway, I think we have weapons equipped now, so that's good. So if we don't eat, we'll lose 1 morale. I'm willing to risk that. We're already down on health, so I'm willing to risk that. Let's save up our food a little bit. So we haven't done any scavenging. We have a good chance of getting a weapon if we hang out of the city. Or we do need to just be moving on, though. We need to head towards this city, and in the process, we need to find another city tile. So let's just move on. Take whatever tile we get. Wait, are you not going to give me a tile? I don't want to go back there. Alright, maybe I got to scout. I don't want to select a destination. Oh, here we go. Okay, now it's giving us a place to tile. So this is the forest tile, and it can go that way. Yeah, I guess we could go that way. It's got still has a fairly high population, and I don't know what that is, but maybe we'll try scavenging over there. So let's confirm the tile placement, and then let's try to move there. No doubt we'll get an encounter. I swear it happens every time. It doesn't matter whether you're on a 1 or not. Abandoned restaurant, festooned with blue streamers. Makeshift podium has been set up on the veranda with banners on each side reading in big bold letters, Jimmy for Prime Minister. Jimmy? The future in our image. It's supposed to be a mutant thing. One more way politicians are like roaches. No apocalypse can kill them. If someone's crazy enough to want to in charge of this whole mess, I can't wait to meet them. So this would be us trying to meet the people. Do we want to meet Jimmy for Prime Minister? Yeah, sure, let's go meet him. Man on the podium is wearing an impossibly spotless sharp suit. There isn't even a fleck of mud on his designer shoes. He flashes me a chilling pearly white grin. Oh dear. Welcome, welcome. So glad you can make it to this fundraiser. Oh, yeah. I see where this is going. Oh, I wait to see where this is going. Sure. We're here today to talk about one thing: the future. My future, your future, our future. Country is facing challenging times. Not pointing any fingers, but the previous administration left us with a lot to deal with. But every challenge is an opportunity, and citizens, I see so many opportunities on the horizon. I'm too caught up in the relentless rush of words to even think of interrupting. I wonder, this is going to go badly if I disagree with this fellow, so let's just see. He's going to ask me for food. We call them mutants. You know what I call them? Cheap labor. Consumers will send their measly wages right back our way. At a stretch, a nutritious food source. Cook them up with a nice curry and you swear you're eating chicken. Oh, God. My team of crack financial advisors have already drawn up a business plan. Together we can make the country great again for people like you and me. Okay. Steps down from the podium and hands me a flyer and a pen. Vote Jimmy on my badge on my chest. I'm compelled to generously contribute to Jimmy's campaign. I am not compelled to do this. Politely accept Jimmy's badge and flyer, but I slip away as soon as I can. I happily punch Jimmy right in his pearly white teeth. Well, I don't want to get into it with Jimmy's crazy followers, so let's just do that. We lost 2 morale for that. Okay, so as you find out things about the world, your attitude is affected, unfortunately. So we completed that tile. It doesn't really do anything for us, but it did give us some journey points, and it will give us this little loot box here. Some ammo and food. That's good. So now we got a camp. We would lose 1 health and 2 morale, so we don't want to do that. We don't want to let this stack up too much. Let's feed ourselves, and then we won't get that. So let's do that. I'm still unclear on how I can use this. I would like to use this medical box. Is there a... If I drag it different places, I can't seem to drag it anywhere useful. Double click. Doesn't do anything. Yeah, I don't know. There's not a key bindings thing over here, I don't think. So I don't think we can do anything with that. We're just going to have to go without it, I guess. I would like to use it, but we're fully fed. Let's end the day. And then now we could stay here and scavenge. There's a high chance of ammo here. I'd like to have a high chance of food, but not going to really be able to get that. Do we scout and risk staying here another day? It would give us 3 tiles. Sadly, with those tiles, you have to place them. Or 2 tiles, or however many tiles it would give us. But let's go for it. Let's see if we can get another town. Okay, we didn't get an encounter. That's good. But we just got another forest and a mountain. Mountain has a high chance of equipment, which I don't seem to be able to use. So why don't we put the forest there? And I'll throw the mountain down here. And I'll lock it into place. You don't want to be there? It doesn't want to let me put it there. Do I have to put it ahead of me? I guess I do. Alright, we'll put it off to the side. We don't have to go through it. I get the impression you want to go through as few of these tiles as possible. And we would lose 1 morale. I don't really want to lose 1 morale. Still no way to use these. Yeah, I don't know what's up with this items thing here. Clicking on that doesn't do anything. I'm not real sure. So, I'm not gonna... We're gonna take the morale hit for today, I guess. Oh no, it's raining. So we're gonna lose morale, 1 morale during a camping and 2 during any other action. So that's unpleasant at best. Let's do the move action here. We're gonna lose 2 morale for that. And an encounter, of course. Let's try, see what this is about. This is a hoarder. The hoarder has a knife, and he has a 50-50 chance to hit, 2 damage for melee. This cat, he's got a rifle. He's got hella ability to shoot me with that and harm me a lot. This means he has potential for 4 hits on his... No, he has 4 dice. Is that right? Yeah, he does. No, we're getting out of here. I don't want to fight with this hoarder. We gotta roll. Oh, no. Unless you... Oh. Okay. Alright, that's good. We evaded. Yay. I thought I would not. You gotta roll low in this game, I think. So, did we make it to the move? I feel like we didn't get away. So we're gonna have to eat now. I think we're still stuck in the damn forest. We are. So, perfect day. Get +2 morale and a +1 food during foraging. Is that worth it? I think we should take that. Hopefully there's no encounter. There wasn't an encounter. That's good. 4 ammo and 1 food. Okay. Alright. That's not too bad. We do have to feed ourselves again or we lose 1 morale. And this morale loss is cumulative, right? So we're not getting this back. Let's feed our party. And I'm a little concerned here. Not a cloud in the sky. Okay. So let's move. I've been wanting to move. Let's get over here and hopefully we'll get past any encounter. We did. Good. Let's complete that tile. We got a new journey point. We got some more goodies. Some more ammo. We'd like some food. Because here it goes again. We're going to lose that 1 morale again. Let's feed. Oh boy, more morale loss. Yeah. Well, I think we just got to move. I'm going to move to the left over here. Going to move over there. Got another forest tile. A heavily populated forest tile, which is probably not good. I'm going to go ahead and go over there. We did get an encounter, of course. The Commune Militia. Now this guy's not too bad. He hits pretty hard in close combat, but he has only 2 dice and he has a 50-50 chance to hit. And we do have a gun. Hopefully that gun is equipped. Yeah, it looks like our combat skills and our other stuff is hit. Those are both melee related. So let's move forward one grid tile here. And we're going to have to... I'm going to stay here this turn, let him come to me, and then we'll take a shot at him. So we got a hit with extra damage on him. That only did 2, though. Now we're going to have to melee him. We have a chance to block here. And yeah, that's a hit, something, a hit knockback, and extra damage, too. So we got that combat pretty easily. There doesn't appear to be any loot from combats that I've seen. And another encounter. Okay. It's a grand house, but it's seen better days. The pool is festering mass of slime beneath a cloud of mosquitoes. The French windows are opaque with dust. Inside, it's a time capsule from some mythical Hollywood golden age. A grand piano piled high with Shakespeare and Tennyson, film magazines, and pressed flower bookmarks. It's an odd mix of things. On the mantelpiece, next to the bundle of yellowed letters tied with a velvet ribbon, there's a line of photos in ornate, gilt-edged frames. This is a weird place, man. Do we really want to look at the room? Yeah, sure, let's look at the pictures. In each, my eyes meet the same face. Here framed, an elaborate 18th century wig. Here in an impeccable evening wear. Okay. It's not just any face. It's riveting. It's the most astonishing face I've ever seen. I see you're admiring the highlights of my acting career. Oh dear, it's still here. Of course it's a vampire. Let's don't reach for the weapon. Let's turn around. Across the room, above a fur-trimmed gown of purple silk, the face for the photos is fixed on me, but it's different, older, more melancholy. And that's not all. The eyes are deep, star-flecked black, the skin marked by streaks of lustrous indigo scales. You've never seen a mutation like it. Such dedicated fans. Well, you've come into my parlor. At least I can do is put a record on, offer you a drink or 3. I don't get visitors so often these days. Said the spider to the fly. I don't want to be, rude about mutantism. You can be mutants. You do you, but let's don't let our guard down. Sip the single malt whiskey that's poured for me and try to make polite conversation. My host senses my stiffness immediately. Oh, not having a good time, are you? Well, a drawn-out, disappointed sigh. How can you, really, with this monstrous visage to look at? Try to offer reassurances, but the damage is done. Perhaps it's best if you leave. I'm sorry. I didn't mean to offend you. I mean, I really didn't. I just, crazy people in houses with drinks. A mountain climbing kit. During a forge action on a mountain tile, roll a speed test. If you succeed, take an immediate scout action. Oh, that's fancy. Okay, and some more ammo. We got a lot of ammo. Not a lot of food. Not a lot of food. And that morale hit is going to hurt, but we are really low on the foods. Negative 1 morale and less camping. This has been very harsh for morale, unfortunately. I think we just got to keep moving on. And another forest tile. Boy, someplace that has food would be really sweet. But I guess we're not going to get that. Do we say here, -1 morale unless camping? And I can't camp because I've already used my action. So what the heck? Let's just move on. We got an encounter. Another Doomsayer Zealot. Or actually, I don't know. This might be a different guy. But anyway, he doesn't look too tough. He only has 2 dice, 2 damage, and 2 hit items. So I think we can take this guy out. So let's just, I guess, let's advance. And hopefully, I'm going to pause here. And then we'll take a shot at him. Hopefully we'll hit. We got to hit an extra damage. It's going to be like 3, yeah. 3 points. And then we got a melee attack on him. I think we'll get him, probably. Yeah, we won that. Bam. Man, she is ruthless in melee with that, with Lucille over here, which is pretty good. We got 2 XP there. We might get to level up before we die. I don't know. This food thing is about to get seriously dire, though. Another encounter, same tile. Oh, okay. I've had to draw my last reserves of willpower to keep going until sundown. Hunger and cold keep me awake long into the night, and the passing thoughts are even less pleasant. Eventually, I fall into a troubled sleep. When I wake up, I'm back in my old bedroom. Outside, there's sound of traffic, people calling each other, and a passing plane. On the TV downstairs, the news anchor talks about yesterday's football like it's the most important thing in the world. I walk into the kitchen and look around. Coffee, milk, eggs, bacon, butter, bread, honey. I had almost forgotten such things existed. I make the biggest breakfast of my life, where I splash water in my face, sit down, and try to get things straight in my head. Let's make the biggest breakfast of our life. Hopefully this is like a morale boost or something. Wolf down every last delicious bite. Scrambled eggs on toast never tastes as good. Vapid TV chatter has never been so heartwarming. Man, that was a weird fucking dream last night. Not even sure I can remember it. Something about mutants and the apocalypse. I can't shake the sense that there was something unusual about this dream until I look at the clock and come to my senses. God damn it, I'm going to be late for that work meeting. I grab my satchel and go to work. Still, that dream. Maybe I should take a minute and write it down before I forget everything. Oh. I know there's a morale loss coming up here somewhere. I've got to pick the right path. Let's try this. Write it down. Start jotting down what I can remember. It isn't much at first. But the more I write, the more comes to mind. Images flash before my eyes. Watching footage of mutant mobs in London, marking the end of the 3rd month in my hiding place. A little boy looking at me with eyes in the palms of his hands. I shake my head and try to knock the images out of my mind. I try to bring the images into sharp focus. This is probably the path that yields morale loss, but let's go for it. Suddenly another image, clearer than the others, grabs hold of my senses. A camp, a huddle of survivors in the shuttle of a rebel wall. Nearby in a hunter's hide, an Evo observes the scene, excitedly taking notes in her clipboard. What is an Evo? My mind's eye frames her for a second, and it's enough. The illusion tears away. I'm back in camp. If only I could get the taste of that breakfast out of my head. I figured 2 morale loss. It's going to be bad. But we're in the new place. We got a tile completed. That tile doesn't matter, though. We need 2 city tiles in order to be able to get to our objective. 8 ammo. Wonderful. We really need food. We cannot eat bullets. 1 health, 2 morale. Can't do it, so we got to eat the food. Let's go for that. Wish I knew how to use those cards. Okay, not a cloud in the sky. That's nice. No point staying here to forage because I don't need more ammo. I just need some food, man. Just need some food. Do we scout or do we move? Let's move. Yeah, I think we can scavenge food here, so this is maybe a good tile to go to. We're still going to take hunger loss today. I wish I had a safe tile to go to. Okay. Big Head. Oh, yeah. Big Head's not too scary in melee, but Big Head has a ranged weapon. He's got 4 dice. Doesn't do any damage. But it could capture us, I think. That's a bit scary. We might want to close to melee with this guy. I'm unclear on range. I think this is one zone, so I think he has the same range as us. I'm a little worried about Big Head and his net. Nobody wants to get captured by Big Head. Let's let him come to us. Oh, right. You can only do, like, you can't repeat actions, I think. So there he goes. I guess. No, you know what? If I get here, then we're in melee. Okay, we're both going to hurt each other. He hurt me more than I hurt him. He's pretty tough in melee, actually. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he's gonna hurt me a lot here, it looks like. Okay, yeah. This is unpleasant. He might kill me here. He's actually better at melee than I am. I should have run. Okay, we got him one, and that should be the end of him. You get lost, Big Head. He really hurt me. But, you know... Hang on, let's see morale. Yeah, morale is way lower than health, so it doesn't really matter. We're definitely going to forage in this tile, try to get some food. Hopefully this is going to be some food right here. There we go. So we can camp tonight and eat. That's good. Let's not take that one morale loss. Let's feed ourselves. And I think I might stay here and... We may not scout. Combat visibility is 1. Alright. Let's just double check this over here. Rich in food. Yeah, let's scavenge here. I may have to do this a little bit. There's no population, so we shouldn't get any encounters. 2 food. Okay, that's good. We'll eat. I may just stay here a day or two. -1 morale unless camping. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Let's stay. We shouldn't get encounters. Oh, now, there we go. So it's the actual camp action, not the camp move. So we could use the wooden puzzle or the medical box. Let's use the wooden puzzle. Roll a mind test and gain 3 morale if successful, yes. Roll less than 6 to pass the test. There we go. So we'll get 3 morale back. That's good. Very nice. And can we also use this? Yeah. Okay, there we go. We're healed back up to full health. That wasn't bad. And now we do have to spend the food, though. Or lose another morale. So we're still at the -1 unless camping. I can't really do that again, so we're going to take the 1 morale loss. Oh, I can't? Oh. Okay. Can I keep using this? Okay. Okay, this is a chance for recovery. I kind of had the feeling like we had to keep moving on, but we do get a chance to recover here. Although we are running out of food. I'm hoping to get an ability to scavenge now. Can we... Okay. No, I don't want to move. Let's cancel that. Don't want to move. Can I cancel that option? I guess not. Alright. I guess we'll move. What the heck. But it is a food tile. So... let's put it there. From tile placement. Unfortunately, it's a very heavily populated food tile. Let's stay here. Oh, we got an encounter. Piercing screams lead me to a small house, lost in the thickest, most remote part of the forest. Around the house, there's evidence of some half-hearted attempts at growing vegetables, none of which seem to have gone very well. Another scream, ragged, desperate, rings out from behind the house. Well, let's approach slowly. Approach stealthily around the house. Just before I turn the corner, I hear a sudden roar of flame and the screaming gets louder, harsher. Oh dear. Come out into a small clearing. A woman is tied to a stake, kindling piled up around her feet. The flames are already consuming her. In front of her, his back to me, stands a man, still holding a flaming torch. The Far into the clearing, a line of children, a girl of about 10, holding her baby in her arms, a boy of 6 or 7, and another who cannot be older than 3 watch the scene. I got here too late. There's nothing I can do. Just then the man notices my presence and turns to face me. Yeah, let's kill him. Doesn't even defend himself. It's almost like he wanted this. After he's dead, the girl, the eldest child, steps up to me. Thank you. Saved me the trouble of doing that myself. I lost morale for that. Okay. Well, what are you going to do? And I don't have any food left, so we lose 1 morale. My gosh, can the storm go away? Thunder rolls through... Hold on. Thunder rolls through us like boulders down a quarry. Its barrage incessant, its message clear. We are doomed. I resist temptation to drop to the ground and let myself melt into the rivers of rainwater rushing past my boots. -2 morale. -1 health unless camping. Combat visibility is 2. We're going to lose 1 health unless we camp, but we're going to lose health if we don't forage and get some food. So can I not forage and get some food? Seems I do not have that option, and that is because the little forage icon is gone. Oh, I see. Let's just move. Let's get out of here. Get back on the road. Another encounter. Gang recruit. He's only got melee. We'll go. I think we can get this guy. Let's just move into him. And I'm going to let him come to me this turn. Take a shot at him. He's got no defense. We did hit and extra damage, so that's 3. And then hopefully we can beat him in melee. I think we can. Oh, yeah, we did. And he got a knockback there, but that was enough damage to take him out, so he's done with. We do alright on those melee combats, especially where we get a shot in to soften them up. And we got hella bullets, so. Okay, we completed that time. Please be food. Oh, yeah. Food and another Wolfen 45, which we've already got one of. So, that's alright. Do I want this? Try fitting the extra loot. We can't, really. So, do I want this Wolfen 45? I don't know if there's the ability to sell anything. Can we... let's drag that to discard and bring that over. Yeah, let's keep that. Hit that to get rid of it. Okay. Fine. And we can eat, thankfully. Let's eat in the day. This video has gone on very long. Oh my gosh. -1 morale during a camp. -2 during any other action. We still have the ability to forage here. Our morale is looking quite low, but our food is looking quite low as well. When we stay here one night, only lose 1 morale. We will get to use, though, our puzzle kit and gain 3 morale if we make this roll here. I did not make the roll, so that didn't work. I'd hope to maybe increase morale a little bit. There's no need to use the medical kit, so let's move on. We do have to feed ourselves or lose 1 morale, so, but I'd like to scavenge here. A clear day, finally. My goodness. Let's scavenge. We might get an encounter, though. Please be like... Oh, no. No food. During a camp action, mind test, 1 morale. Okay. That's not what I really wanted. Mount climbing kit, what is this? Immediate scout action. It's pretty handy. We don't really need the morale. The 1 morale boost. But unfortunately we're out of food again. Oh, now it's snowing. Only camping is available this turn. Oh my god. Okay, well let's camp. The weather sure took a turn. Let's use our puzzle thing and try to get our morale back. Okay, we got it. That's cool. That'll help. Get some morale. We're not, in total dire straits yet, but I'd really like to make that... okay, 1 morale loss. Snowy. Any zone moved into counts as a dead zone for this turn. -1... Okay, on the active tile. Well, let's... should we stay in forage? We cannot forage here anymore. Okay, that's why. Let's see if we can get to this city tile. That's a forest. It is a four-way forest, so that's good. Let's place it. Let's get moving over there. Yeah, it's -1 pop, but there's still like 2 others. Rain's been pelting me for hours. Through a wall of water, I spot a weathered wooden shack and make a run for it. Heavy chill in my drenched clothes makes me throw caution in the wind and burst through the front door, weapons in hand. Luckily, there's no one inside. The floor is covered in rotten paper, empty cans, splinters of mashed up furniture, kids' toys that must have been brightly colored once. In the corner, a stove is packed with stuffed toys, half-burnt and miserable. I check out the other rooms. They're in much the same condition. At least the place is empty. Rummage through the kitchen. As I rummage through the broken cupboards in the kitchen, I hear a whimpering noise coming from somewhere close by. That's where you run away. Who goes there? Nothing. Notice an oddly placed Persian rug that's clear of junk littering the rest of the floor. I walk slowly towards it, careful not to make too much noise, and lift it. Have you guys seen the road? Under the carpet is a trapdoor, a weapon at the ready. I stand to one side and lift the handle. I shine a light and peer in. Torchlight picks out a set of metal rungs descending into the darkness. At the bottom, a disheveled woman looks up at me with impossibly wild eyes, huddling a shivering boy in her arms. Both woman and child have distorted skulls, the left side of their head swollen and misshapen. Mutants are mutants and they can't be trusted. If I don't kill them while I have a chance, there's no telling what they'll do, or give them food. What does this mean here with the alarm thing and a pistol? I don't know. Let's just get out. I take refuge in the house and wait for the sword to pass. I don't hear a peep out of the mutants in the cellar. New safe zone, or in day. Is this a safe zone? This is a safe zone. So we're in a safe zone, so we can camp. We've got a loot chest there. That's what that little green thing means. It means loot chest. We got 1 food, so that's handy. We don't have to eat tonight. Wait a minute, this is a safe zone. I thought I wouldn't have to eat. Well, let's not take that 1 morale. We can forage, but we will probably only get ammo out of it. It is a clear day. Let's do a scout. Okay, we got an encounter. Oh no, it's more reading. He towers before me, blocking the path ahead. A wall of mutant flesh, a tiny little head above a hulking mass of muscle. Hanging around his neck are a set of necklaces, each made from dozens of human ears. Points a finger the size of a hot dog sausage at me. No fight, no hurt you. Give ear and we friends. Oh shit. I agree to give him my ear. I try to overpower the ear collector. I turn back and make a run for it. I don't think I want to give him my ear. I don't think I can overpower him. But let's go for that instead of running. I lunge at him, taking him by surprise. Strength stat test. Roll less than 6 to pass the stat test. Oh god. Okay, yeah. Yay. Oh my god. I did it. It's more likely the unexpected nature of the impact than anything else, but as I slam into him, he loses his balance and falls to the ground. I'm just as surprised as he is, and fall to the ground too. Luckily, I'm nimbler than he, and I managed to make my escape while he's still struggling to get up. Oh, thank Lord. I thought that guy was going to get my ear. And I don't... Oh my gosh. Giving me conniptions over here. Can I put that there? You really can't be there. You can only be in one of those 2 spots, huh? Oh boy. Well, if I put it there, I'm gonna only be able to cut through. What about this one? Oh, that's very unpleasant. Can I turn you that way? Yeah, okay, cool. So we can trip through the forest here. I don't have any food left. I'm gonna take a morale hit. And now it's raining. 1 morale during a camp, -2 during any other action. Well, nothing for it. Let's just move, take the morale loss, and move, and hopefully we don't get another encounter, which we did. Resistance militia. He's got a pistol and he's got a knife. He looks like Muammar Gaddafi over here. Let's barrel in. Come on in, buddy. I'll take a shot at you. But only one hit, but I don't think that matters how many of these you get. He's going to take a shot at me. He got pretty good damage on me. 3. Oh, only 1? I thought he would do 3 for some reason. Are we just hanging off at range? Fine. I'll take that. It's only 2 damage, though. He's whittling me down. But still, his max is 1. I could beat him in melee, but... Oh, I'm just gonna have to go melee him. Oh, okay. There we go. We got him. Alright, that's 2 XP. Alright, we leveled up, it looks like. Maybe. I don't know if that means anything. Doesn't seem like anything has really changed there. We did get the loot box here. Please be some food. Ammo, of course. Well, what are you gonna do? I don't have any food left, so I'm losing a health and an ammo. -1 heart unless camping. -2 morale. You know what? We're gonna camp. No encounters. No encounters. Thank you. And let's help ourselves out here with the wooden puzzle box, please. Come on, roll us 6. That didn't work. So, all right. Morale's looking a little too low there. I don't need to heal up though. And oh, I think I'm gonna die. I can't feed myself. I'm gonna lose 4 morale and die. And I think I'm gonna die. And yeah, game over. Lee lost all hope. Sadly, we got 9 journey points out of that. We survived 22 days. So yeah. Anyway, I'm curious to see. I mean, this is a pretty tough game, actually. Don't know if they'll be rebalancing it over time. Seems like there's an awful lot of encounters, but you know, maybe that's the thing. And if you don't get the right tiles, you're pretty screwed. Like, I kept getting the forest tiles, so I had plenty of ammo. But, you know, could I shoot a deer? You know, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, pretty cool little game. Go check it out. It is on Steam, and I'll have a link in the description below. And if you guys want to see any more of it, let me know, and maybe we'll record another episode or 2. Talk to you later. Thanks for joining me. Bye.